Boom! What's going on, everyone? I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, founder of Advantage Diecast, welcoming you to the warehouse on another episode of Toy Talk. Vintage trucks are the latest craze in the 1/64 scale truck market. Models of trucks from the 50s through the 90s are all the rage at DCP, and DCP by First Gear has released many of these vintage trucks in their Fallen Flags series. Go on and grab a copy of the entire Fallen Flags series at the link in the description down below. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I really appreciate each and every member of my subscribers and my YouTube family. To go along with the DCP by First Gear's Fallen Flags series, Tuff Trucks of Australia, that's Simon Rogers' company, has produced several runs by DCP of vintage Australian company trucks. The latest release of these is the Kenworth K100 for TNT Express Refrigerated Services. While TNT is still operating, the old divisions have been either consolidated or sold off. And today, but back in the 70s and the 80s, TNT operated multiple divisions, one of which was TNT Express Refrigerated Services. And here is a Kenworth K100 with a utility 53-foot tridem tri-axle reefer van for TNT Express Refrigerated Services. This is a company out of Australia, and it was done by Simon Rogers. It's I think a Fallen Flag of theirs, but I'm not sure. I think TNT was all their divisions were just consolidated straight into TNT. This was done by Simon Rogers of Tuff Trucks, and he did something really cool. He includes a Australian Roo bar set for your truck. It has the extra mud flaps, and it has the big Roo bar to go on the front, so you can replace the stock DCP bumper with one of these, which would make it more typical of Australia. And this one is chrome plated. Very nice piece that he's added to it. There you can see the back. It just goes in place of the original bumper. Now it comes in the standard DCP by First Gear box, and then that piece is just taped into it because it's his specific thing. It's not a DCP thing. DCPs are all ages 14 and up, and this is DCP by First Gear 1/64 scale die-cast replicas. Comes in a two-piece blister with the mural on the back, and I've gone on and cut that blister so we can save a little time in opening them up. Also, they got really nice graphics on the back of their boxes at DCP. And since I forgot to show it, let's go on and show it here. It is TNT Express, item number 60-0820. And this was done by Simon Rogers of Australia, and the whole run was shipped to Australia. Pretty cool. He has done lots and lots of different runs of Australian trucks, which is nice because we get, it kind of gets tired of just looking at American trucks. So it'd be nice to see some others. We'll set the trailer out, and then we'll set the tractor out. Now this truck does come with, turn it around to the back, an extra set of mirrors right there in the package. It's great for DCP to do that for us. Now let's set the tractor back and then pick up the trailer. Here we go. It is their utility dry van, which is probably their oldest tooling at DCP for a trailer. It has 5-spoke Dayton wheels that are painted TNT orange with silver rings around them and little silver caps. There is a set of mud flaps for each axle. You see the orange stripe down the bottom of the trailer, and then the white, which is standard TNT colors, and they still use the orange today. It has the big TNT, that's the older TNT logo, and then you can see Express Refrigerated Services. Those are nice tampos. TNT is in red and the rest in black. Really nice. It's got marker lights along the top of the roof and marker lights down along the bottom of the trailer. Now you see no DOT striping because this is an Australian truck and they have different reflector rules that don't apply to us. Also, it's a fallen flag, and this is replicating in much older trailer. Now we'll go on and turn to the back, and you can see it has TNT Express Refrigerated Services tampoed there. Do not overtake turning vehicle sign and trailer number CON 869. The door latches and cam lock bars are tampoed in silver, as are the hinges for them. And up top you can see roof lights and your standard ICC bumper, and they did put DOT striping there. It has a black brake light on the outside and an amber turn signal light on the inside of the dual light bar, the dual light pods. And it's also got a little black tampo for the bumpers. These doors do open. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but they do open. Then you can see the nice white refrigerated interior. White walls, silver insulated floor, and silver roof. But mainly just a big, empty black hole. It'd be nice if somebody would make it, for DCP to make a load that you could put in there. It'd be really cool. Now, each of the mud flaps say TNT with the TNT in the 3 boxes. Red lettering with black. And the mud flaps are white on this truck. Round to the passenger side. Imagine that. Looks just like the driver's side. TNT Express Refrigerated to the back. Oh, I forgot to mention, it does have the turn signals hanging down on each side. Underneath, it has a little tampo that says Utility 3000R. Refrigerated van. Has a date of manufacture of 14620, so it's the 146th day of 2020, which put it around summertime that this truck came out. Kingpin for DCP trucks. It has a 5th wheel. It has a spare tire carrier and a spare tire with 5-spoke wheels in it. Each axle is individual piece put on this trailer, and they have working suspension and air brake canisters on each one. Those 5-spoke wheels have mounted on them soft rubber tires. Landing gear is the standard screw down type with the round feet on them. And I've already put them down to save a little time later. Round to the front, underneath you can see it's got the plastic piece for your airline and electric line hookups. The Thermo King reefer with big TK and Thermo King on it. The grills are black, the reefer itself is white. And then you can see the 2 trailer numbers. And they also did a little hot stamping to put a chrome mirror on the corners. Pretty nice. Now let's set the trailer down and pick up the truck. It is the Kenworth K100 with a flat top 110-inch bumper to back of cab double bunk sleeper. Chrome fuel tanks with steps on them. It has the Kenworth style steps to climb up into the cab. It says Kenworth right there under the door. Chrome air cleaner with a little mud flap hanging underneath. Chrome exhaust stacks. And then it's got 40,000 kilogram and a truck number on the sleeper door. TNT Express on the driver's door. The little door handles are tampoed silver, as is the vent. And then it's the 2 color, orange and white, and it has the orange frame. Wheels are 5-spoke orange with silver center caps and silver rings, and it has soft rubber tires on each one. Turning them around to the front, you can see it's got the 2 mirrors right there. 2 turn signals, which are individual pieces painted orange. 2 little pieces of wire that are bent around to make the grab bar so you can step up
here and wash your windows. The windshield wipers are just little silver tampo, not real well defined. There's a little black ring that goes around the windows, make it look like a two-piece window with a big bar in the middle, and it actually is a bar in the middle with the window behind it. The TNT logo with the truck number and then the TNT logo. Big Kenworth at the top of the grill. And then it's got dual headlights, which are individual jewel style in each set on each side. Little rivet detail, very, very nice. It has a tapered bumper on the front that's chrome plated. It has a white visor. And then up top, you can see chrome air horns and then the 5 bullet style roof clearance lights, which are amber lenses denoted with orange paint, and then silver tampo for the back. Also up top, they put the little fold up style air dam they put for the trucks. It doesn't fold up, but the design is based on the fold up style. Coming around to the passenger side, very much the same as the driver's, only you can see there's an air tank, little rubber mud flap there, and your battery boxes there. Also, I forgot to mention there's a little grab bar above the door so you can make your way into the truck much, much easier. Round to the back, you can see the back structure for the air dam, and you can see that it doesn't fold down, but it's modeled after one that does. This version has the twin air intakes and twin stacks. The stacks are chrome plated. The air intakes were chrome plated, and then they painted them orange, just leaving the chrome tips. Really cool. Has a pogo stick, but no air lines on it. There's a chrome deck plate, fifth wheel that pivots, and then you got your 2 brake lights and your amber turn lights, or amber turn signals there, and white mud flaps that say TNT on them. Underneath, brown engine, red transmission, and all the rest is orange or chrome. It has air brake canisters on each axle in the back, facing forward, facing backwards. Has a drive shaft between the second axle and the first axle, and from the transmission to the first axle. More air tanks there. Positionable steering, not true steering, positionable. Spring front suspension. And then you can see this is the K100, and the cab tilts so you can see the engine. It just clips in place, and these do clip much better than the Peterbilt tooling that they've got. So you don't have to be as careful picking this guy up by the cab as you do with the Peterbilts. But once the cab tilts, you can see a beautiful, beautiful engine under the hood. The charge air piping for the turbocharger, and piping for the air intake, the exhaust. Very, very nice detail they put under this truck. Interior of the truck is all dark gray with a black steering wheel, gray dashboard, gray seats, and black steering wheel. Now let's clip this guy together. Hear it snap. These got a good clip on them, unlike the other ones. And hitch it up. To do that, I need to put this landing gear up, which is pretty easy to do. Just a couple of twists on each piece of the landing gear, and up it goes. Same way, just to bring it back down. That is an SB300 Thermo King reefer. And now let's go on and hook him up. And there we go. The K100 Kenworth with 53-foot utility reefer van for TNT Express Refrigerated Services. That would have been a common sight on the highways in Australia several years ago.
I want to go on and give a shout out to Simon Rogers at Tuff Trucks for making all of these wonderful Australian company trucks. That way we can put those foreign trucks in our collections. Sometime I'm going to have to create a video on all of the TNT division trucks that I have in my collection. I kind of think I have one from every division, but maybe I missed one somewheres out there. So please go on and hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. And also go on and give this video a good thumbs up. That way it really tells YouTube that you like this video, and it means a whole lot to me. Thanks for watching. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and I gotta close up the warehouse doors on another episode of Toy Talk.